Right, we'll have this heater out. I don't know how many bolts hold it in. We'll find out anyway. Shift this job. Just been draining the old brake fluid off because I'm putting it on to .5. Right. There. Well, that's a good start. I presume that's supposed to be a stud. No. That's not good. That's turning or whether that's coming off. It's coming off. Pardon. Right, that's 3 there. Well, I can see 1 doing there and 1 doing here. See if we can get this valve off. Doesn't look as if it's been on long. It looks pretty new. Well, that looked good. Right. That must be part of the heater then. Presumably. Let's see what's inside here. Well, all the screws have come out. That's a miracle. Let's see what's in this underneath here. Just been raking around on the net to try and see what's available. Most of the foam stuff isn't, so I'm just going to have to make that. The only thing I could get a hold of was the round rubber seal, foam seal for here. The water valve O-ring. A couple of grommets for where the cable's gone through, and the 3 mounting studs. So that was from Martin Roby. So I've sent her them, but that'll give us a chance to get this cleaned out and painted. And just see how long it takes them to arrive. No doubt they won't be in a rush. It's a pity some of the dealers wouldn't just do a refurb kit, like all the foam bits and bobs, the mountings, all the bits that deteriorate, you know, the rubber grommets and bits like that, but apparently they don't. Well, I managed to get these flaps freed off after playing with them for half an hour. A bit of oil on. Quite free there now. So, just carry on with the cleaning off. Well, I managed to get this cleaned out in not a very nice coat of paint because I ran out, but there's enough to, you know, I had enough to cover the rusty bits and whatnot. So, and I put weather seal on these flaps. Took all the old foam off, and you can see where it's sealing in. There's a line there, it's compressing, you know, so it should be a good seal. But, nice and free. And the radiator, the new one, if I can find it. It's a nice neat fit. As you can see, the old one, it stands on 2 bits of felt, which the new one will, but I don't think I'll need these. Well, I can't get them in basically because it's got these side strips on which are tight to the heater case. What I might do is put a bit of silicone sealer on just to stop it rattling, that's all. When it goes in, it seems to fit okay, so we'll see where we go from there anyway. I'm waiting, the parts coming. I ordered a new water valve, the foam ring that goes around here, and new mountings, so get it back in when they arrive. Well, it's now 2 days later and the bits have just arrived. That's the ring for the back that gone on there, and the other odds and ends, mountings and a couple of grommets. But I ordered a valve as well because this one hasn't got the second loop on it. It hasn't got the second loop on it for the for this rod, which is missing. As you can see, that one it's got 2 loops on to operate that rod, so that wasn't in bad condition, but like I say, not very good for the job. So I can get that swapped over now, get that rod finished, and get the heater back in, and I can get the engine in. Great. Well, that's that bit working anyway. Seems to be okay. A bit of a fiddle like and a fart on to get the rod in, but it's okay. Well, that's the heater back in. All sorted. I've got the linkages on the cables, but there's no I can't adjust anything till the centre console goes back in, so we'll sort that out then. While I was waiting, the parts coming, I had to go to this vent flap under the screen here because that's been seized since I got the car. Now, I looked on YouTube and there's a guy actually cut a section out so he could replace the hinge. It's in an impossible place, and I thought, well, it's worth a try to get some lubrication on it, to drill 3 holes in above it. Now, you know, shock horror, but if it does the job, you can just put 3 grommets in there, and the colour of the car, nobody's going to see it. If it was common red or white, it would show up. They could be welded up at a later date if somebody totally restores the car, you know, there's not a problem with it. But at least it lets you get above the hinge to get some oil in. The guy cut this section out here, right along here, so he could get an angle grinder in, and it's a right twat of a job, like. So I thought that's worth a try. We'll keep soaking it and working it and see how it happens. There was somebody on YouTube said that a mixture of ATF and acetone was the best penetrating oil. So I've got some ATF, my son's fetching some acetone over. We'll give that a go and see what happens. Just keep at it, because there's absolutely no way you can get it out other than cutting the bodywork up, you know, and I didn't want to do that really. I'm not a bodywork person. Anyway, we'll see what happens with it. It might free itself off, but no lost.